Hello there everyone. Welcome to a new Let's Play with me, your host Tim. And today, we'll be using the Dark mod to play some fan missions. There'll be some prep here that you can skip by going to the comments section down below, where there will be a timestamp allowing you to jump ahead to where we actually hit new game, in case you don't want to listen to me talk about the Dark mod for a little bit, what it is, why we're playing it, any special stuff I'll do while playing it, and so on and so forth. So, the first thing you should know about the Dark mod is that it is not actually a game. It is not a game. I've been told by some people that it is a game, but alas, it is not. The Dark mod is it's a mod loader. It is a total conversion for Doom 3, I think. And it allows you to select missions that other people have made and play them, assuming that they use the tools that Dark mod itself used. For example, if I want to play a game, a fan mission made by the Dark that is supported by the Dark mod, I would have to first download a mission, and then select it in the new mission screen. There are quite a few, as you can see, fan missions made for the Dark mod. I have played the Dark mod many years ago when it didn't look anything like this. It's been something I occasionally would fire up when I was in the mood to play Thief without playing the actual Thief game. And I had spent many hours playing all sorts of different Thief fan missions. On that note, you should know that the fan missions are made by fans, obviously. Some of them are amazing. Some of them are better than the maps in the base Thief series. Some are not so good, and some are ones I would probably never play. I'm not sure which ones I should play. So my objective at the time of this recording, today is December 13th, 2020, is to play through the missions that were designed specifically to show off the Dark mod. The training mission, Mission 1, and Mission 2. If you guys know of or can recommend any other fan mission, please do so in the comments section. If I don't get very many requests or people don't know which ones to do, I'll probably play a total of like 10 total missions, and then we'll wrap up the Dark mod. Because otherwise we could be playing hundreds of fan missions or all of them that are available. Alright, so, is there anything else? I will go ahead and read all the game text that the people have added to their missions. So, if we find any books, I'll go ahead and read them. All the lore, I really like it for the Thief world that we find ourselves in, so you should expect that. I'm also a cautious thief most of the time, so there's going to be quite a bit of standing still in the shadows and watching the enemies patrol. I'm not a run through the entire mission, stealing everything, leaping through windows, being chased by a few dozen guards. I prefer not doing that sort of thing. I also prefer ghosting where I can, but I will kill guards if one is in a really annoying patrol route. And finally, on that note, I tend to play the Thief maps not on the absolute hardest difficulty setting. I'll play them on the second hardest. Generally, I don't want to kill civilians, but if a guard is in the way, especially if they corner me, I'm gonna take out my weapon and hit them with it. If that means they accidentally fall over, well, so be it. But I do try to avoid doing that. Garrett, I view, or actually, our thief. I prefer viewing him as a thief than a murderer. I suppose I should mention that really quick as well. Not all of these fan missions assume you're Garrett Master Thief. You can occasionally be a different thief. It all depends upon how the mission was written, and you'd probably find that out as we read the text in the game via books or papers, or the introduction text that will be shown when we click on a mission. For example, if I click on this, it will tell me here a little bit about what these missions involve. I'll go ahead and read this as well before I go ahead and play the mission. So I think, everyone, that will do it. So I'm going to go check on my voice to make sure everything's coming out okay. And assuming everything is, we'll be back to begin playing through these 3 first missions that show off the Dark mod. After that, again, I will begin downloading and installing and trying out any of the fan missions you guys recognize or recommend. So give me a few seconds. Okay, everyone. It sounds like my voice is coming out okay. let's go ahead and try out the training mission. The training mission. This is a training mission in which to practice skills needed in the Dark mod. The Dark Mod Trainer Mission. This trainer gives you the opportunity to practice skills needed in the Dark Mod before you use them in actual missions. Even if you are familiar with stealth gaming, you should still learn features unique to the Dark Mod, including a special lockpicking method, fine object manipulation, flexible climbing, and combat. There is also special equipment to master: rope, moss, and water arrows, flash bombs, a spyglass, and more. Explore and experiment freely to find out how things work. There are also helpful guide messages, but they do not force you in any direction. To exit, just press escape to quit the mission. You can return whenever you want to practice any section. Okay, gotcha. So this doesn't sound like one of the old tutorials where we actually are stealing something from, like in the first Thief, the tutorial was us doing specific keeper training, where keepers had created certain rooms to show Garrett what to do within them, to teach him about how important it is to pay attention to the type of floor you're walking on due to noise, or how to climb up the sides of like a ledge or something. This sounds like there'll be several different rooms, and we enter each room to learn what that room's particular feature is. And we're also not going to be stealing something like we did in Thief Deadly Shadows, which the tutorial was us actually breaking into a tavern and stealing the purse off of someone who was inside of it. There are no formal objectives nor difficulty levels in this trainer mission. Use quit mission on the main menu to finish. Okay, gotcha. So in other words, we can leave whenever we would like. Oh, loading screen. Can I cut this? Mission loaded. Press attack to start the mission. I think, just like I did in Thief Deadly Shadows, when we come to any loading screens, I'll cut the video there, and I will sneak in a quick save before I hit record, starting... Actually, what I used to do was I used to quick save before entering the fog in Thief Deadly Shadows. I would cut the recording, quick save, and then walk on in. I think I'll probably do something similar to the missions we have in the Dark Mod. Oh, I like the look of this already. The graphics look amazing. Welcome to the Dark Mod training mission. Read the book on the desk for your instructions. Frob or use the book, I think is what it said. The music is amazing also. Very Thief-like. Can I quickly say how much I really enjoy the fans who've put together all this stuff for the Thief game? The whole idea of the first-person stealth genre it's very difficult to replicate it, apparently, because many people who try to do this, they seem to give you way too much potential to kill whatever you want in combat, but with special moves or something, right? Like Thief 4 and Dishonored, although there are sneaky aspects to them, they really gave you a lot of power to kill enemies. I think in Dishonored you could turn your enemies to ash immediately and stuff like that. I really like the difficulty of the original Thief series. How important it is to pay attention to sound, use your light gem to determine if you're hidden or not, memorize guards' patterns. They did a fantastic job. And the music, what have you as well, was really well done in them. It's good to see a faithful reenactment of it here in the Dark Mod. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I don't even know yet how to fight, and I might hate it, so let's go ahead and get started. Welcome to the Dark Mod. In this training mission, you will learn how to fight, open locks, manipulate objects, and other... Oh, we already read this. Hit your next weapon key to turn the page. I did rebind several of my keys off screen. What did I bind my next weapon to? Is it B? No. Readables, books, letters, etc. usually have important clues. If you notice a bent corner or large roll for scrolls, it means you can use the next previous weapon keys to flip the page. Hitting the attack or use key puts the book away. Note that the game does not pause while you are reading. So be careful. Oh, okay. That would explain why the torches are still burning and moving, and we still hear the sounds of them. So, when I played Thief Deadly Shadows, I always set the game such that whenever I read a book, the game would auto-pause. It looks like they removed it from the Dark mod. I will have to get used to that. And it's going to get me killed at least like 18 times, I suspect. I wish that was something I could actually re-enable. Alright, we have lots of doors. I don't know which one to pick. So let's go through this one first. Melee archery. Behind this door, you will find an archery range on the right and a melee training arena on the left. I guess we'll try the melee fighting first. I didn't mention it, everyone, but in this game, when it comes to the actual missions, you should probably expect me not to talk very much. I like keeping my thief videos very atmospheric. I will chat with you guys when I am like waiting in the dark corner for a guard patrol to pass. And I'll chat a little bit maybe if I feel it's not, like, we're in an area where I'm not trying to actively sneak past someone. But otherwise, I will probably be quiet through a good majority of the fan missions that we play. Oh, this is interesting. We don't immediately pick up the box. Sorry, I immediately saw boxes stacked, and I'm like, I want to unstack them. I want to unstack them and climb on them and see if there's any loot hidden behind them. This instinctively, this is what I want to do in the thief game. Hello. Acquired 110 in goods. Who leaves a bottle of fine wine back there? There might be something else back here. We're gonna have to move you to check the cracks. No, okay. No other barrels, hidden necklaces, or earrings. Ooh. Oh, F is lean forward? I don't know if I like having F be like my flash bomb. I might change that. Pick up the sword from the weapon rack and read the book about melee combat before you step into the arena. You're a thief, not a warrior, but sometimes you have to fight. Use your short sword. Press and release attack to do a default right to left slash. Hold parry to block strikes. By default, the best angle is used. You need only to time from the enemy's backswing. Backswing? I think that means when the enemy is swinging. Practice a few swings. Those two controls are the basis of all your melee. Okay, let's see. Oh, I like that. We drew our sword from our sheath. Instead of it materializing in our hand, I saw us withdraw it from the left. Okay, it looks like if I'm moving to the left... Wait. Oh. No. How... What? Okay, I guess we have random types of attacks. Oh, but like... Alright, and does this go overhead? It does not. Okay, hold on. Combat's a bit different than what I expected it to be. You can strike from different angles if you are moving the mouse in these directions when you hit attack. Thrust, forward, overhead, back. The mouse must be in motion when you press attack, else you will get the default slash. Oh no. Oh, I don't like this. Okay, I don't like this. I'm just gonna say right now, I hate this. I hate this. This is new. This is bad. This shouldn't be new. I wish it didn't do this. Okay, so what I have to do is I have to be moving the mouse in a direction right before I press the attack key in order to have it do that attack type. There is no way I'm going to get used to this. I mean, I'm making it look easy right now, but once combat starts, there is simply no way I'm going to be able to do this correctly. I'm going to end up with the left to right swing, I think, almost all the time. For a greater challenge, you may wish to set the dark mod menu, setting controls melee. No way. I already dislike this. You can also invert mouse moves in that menu. I don't think I want to do that either. Now you must not only time your parries from the backswing, but also use different angles as follows. You can block from different angles. Okay, well, I'm not going to set auto parry to enabled, so I don't care. The mouse must be in motion when you press parry, or you get the default block left slash. So that's my parry. Okay, so we will automatically probably parry correctly based on what the enemy does. So, although I'm making it look easy, everyone, I don't like this. We're gonna still practice this though, I suppose, right? When you block an attack or harm your enemy, he may be temporarily flat-footed. He can still attack and defend, but will not chase you if you run. This only lasts 1 or 2 seconds, and yet can sometimes be enough time to allow you to outrun him. But the enemy can parry your blade too, and more easily if you keep using the same method, so vary your attacks. Damage depends on where you hit. Striking the head does more than striking the limbs. The sword cannot pierce plate armor. Even chainmail or leather armor gives your opponent some protection. Apart from blocking, you should also practice moving about to dodge blows. One tip. Try to counterattack immediately after your foe misses or is blocked. Before in this room, you can now practice what you have just read against real enemies, so there's a page missing. Draw your sword, step into the arena, and prepare to do battle. Do not fear. If you lose your life, then you will be revived to try that round again. There are 7 rounds of ever-increasing difficulty altogether, with up to 3 assailants at once. If you succeed in improving your fighting skills, then you will be ready to protect yourself in real missions. Dark mod games are mainly designed for stealth. The best protection is usually to not get detected in the first place, but at least you can be ready if you are. So, in my Thief series, I think I might have had to stand toe-to-toe with an enemy in the first Thief games, like 5 times in the first Thief, all throughout that playlist, and the second Thief, I think it was maybe 4 or 5 times as well. I don't think I ever had to stand and fight in Deadly Shadows. I think I always managed to avoid that. I kind of wish we had a dagger instead to even draw the attention to the fact that you are not supposed to actually be fighting enemies. So I really don't like that I have to try to dodge enemies while paying attention to what direction I'm swinging my sword and using the mouse, and to pay attention to where I'm trying to hit the enemy at as well, all at the same time, and without a reticule to see where I'm actually trying to strike. This is for me personally, this is way too much. This is way too much. Let's practice anyway.
Hey, you over there! Don't move!
Sorry, I have to. Okay.
Scared yet? Yeah.
Wow, you have to be really quick on the counterattack. Oh, poor guy. Oh, I like the look of us sheathing our weapon very much. That's a very nice touch. Come on, charge at me.
You fool gets lucky.
Yeah, so I don't like the combat at all. Not even a little bit do I like fighting in this game. We're not supposed to like fighting, but it felt a lot more natural in the first Thief game. I realize this is more realistic, but I don't like this. Yeah, okay, I'm done. I don't like this at all. I don't like this at all. I think I hate the melee combat changes they've done in the Dark mod. Okay, we're done. We're never gonna ever be able to fight 3 opponents at once in this game. It was much easier for me in the first one. Will this be something I just actively try my best to avoid ever happening to me? Maybe we can learn better how to knock people out with our blackjack than fighting them in melee combat, because I can tell you right now, I'm not doing it, and I wish they didn't change it. Alright, hopefully they didn't change this very much, or otherwise I might not be playing the Dark mod. Take some arrows from the quiver on the table and read the book for instructions. If combat and shooting arrows is too different for me, no, I simply won't play this. I'm sorry, everyone. That's going to be the case. So far, the game looks amazing. The music is incredible. I like the sound effects. The lighting is incredible. And the combat is atrocious. I really hate the changes that they've done. Oh, we can't pick up the quiver. We just grab individual arrows. Okay. In this target range, you can practice using the bow with broadhead arrows. This type of arrow is mainly used for attacking enemies. You will come across other types in other sections. Hold down the attack button to draw your bow and knock an arrow. After a few seconds, your view will zoom in slightly to simulate the act of aiming. If you hold down the attack button for too long, you will start to get tired and your arm will wobble before finally putting the bow down. The targets are placed at increasing distances to help you learn how far you can shoot an arrow. Try to get a bullseye on a target before moving on to the next. Tip: on distant targets, use a spyglass from the object handling section to see where your shot landed. Ooh, was that it? That's it. Is it still 3? Alright, 3 is still our... 3 is still our broadhead arrow. Okay, so I guess we'll move up to the gate. Oh, okay. It's not necessarily bad. Easy shot. So in the original Thief, there was this, like, it wasn't a target reticule, but there was this, I don't know what to call it. I'll call it like a rangefinder, but that's not really what it was. There was this little, I can't describe it. It wasn't a spyglass, but I guess I'll call it like an iron sight. That's not really what it was, but it's the best description I can have. Which was slightly to the left of where the arrow was knocked on your bow, if I recall correctly. Maybe it was on the right. But I could use this to properly gauge what angle I might need to hit the enemy at. We don't have one on this bow, which means that this is a little more realistic perhaps, but it's going to be harder for me to hit targets with my bow. That went way too high. That was still too high. We hit the target, though. I don't think that... Did that land in the bullseye? Maybe it did. Oh, it did! Alright, not bad. 3 shots to get a bullseye there. I'll have to get a feeling for how the arrows arc in flight. This feels a lot better than the melee combat, so we're going to be a ranged thief if it comes to eliminating guards rather than a melee thief. I suppose I shouldn't complain too much about the melee. Thief has never been a murdering game. I'm not going to run around and kill guards. I'm not going to get their attention and then go toe-to-toe with them with a sword. So I suppose I should like how god-awful the melee is in this mod, because it's going to actively make me avoid it. I hate it. I absolutely loathe the changes they did to melee combat. Okay, that went a little bit to the right. It looks like even the slight shifts we do... as we hold the bow will impact where the arrow lands. I would like to get a bullseye. Oh, I'm hitting target over and over and over again. That's not too hard, though, as long as I don't move the mouse too much. That might have hit it. Let's see. Actually, hold on. It said something about a rangefinder in the inventory. I don't have that. Is it here? Our spyglass? It is not. What's our spyglass? Inventory grid. That's interesting. Toggle G is toggle spyglass. Can I make that our middle mouse button? I apparently don't have the spyglass because I can't seem to zoom in. Okay, so the game tells me we have the spyglass, but we don't have one. Is it G? No. Okay, I don't understand. Let's just get some of our arrows back. Didn't hit the bullseye here. Got very, very close, but didn't quite hit it. I like the guard voices. It's a nice reenactment of the originals. Yeah, good job on the torches too. I really like the way they flicker. Or burn, I suppose, in this case. Alright, let's see if we can hit the last one. Wow, this is going to be super far away. I don't see how aiming helps me, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I don't really understand how that helps. I suppose it gives me a better look at the target I'm trying to hit. But I still can't tell the angle I need to hit the target based on how high or what have you I'm aiming my bow. Oh, hey, that was a good hit. Let's go take a look at that. It didn't quite get the bullseye, but I may just accept that as my final attempt at this target. Yeah, not bad. Oh, it vanished. We all saw it. We all saw it. We knew it was right. It was there. I'm doing that. that's where our arrowhead hit. We didn't quite get the bullseye. It was very close to the bullseye. Maybe does spyglass work here? Spyglass does not work there. Okay. So in the base Thief game, you would move slightly faster if you had no weapon out. I don't know if that's still the case in this game. Can we enter here? We cannot. Suppose let's walk around and see. Actually, do we need... Maybe we need to get a bullseye for the game to tell me to do something else. So I guess we will stay here and try to hit a bullseye after all. Hit the target at least. Too high. Excellent shot. Okay, that will be good enough then. In this game, you should probably expect me to walk everywhere. By default, I will be obviously crouching. Oh, sorry, using creep to sneak past guards when I must, and crouching as well. Looks like crouching is not. Crouching is about the same speed as creeping, and I will sprint. Oh, actually, I don't think I have a sprint button. Hold on. Run. Yeah, I don't have a sprint, so I need to put something for sprint. Let's put V for sprint. I don't like that, Tim. Tab is probably my map by default. Oh, actually, it looks like there is no map. There is no map. Then I will make run tab. And as long as I'm here, I'm going to set... where's my... Flash bomb to F. Flash mine. I'm just going to leave that alone. Explosive mine, we'll hit that V. Health potion, F1. Breath potion, F2. Holy water, F3. Oh! Oh, wow! We actually hit the bullseye with that last hit. Dead center in it. Yeah. I'm still amazing. I'm not sure where to go next. I guess we'll go this way. Hello, secret room. It's a forge. Some sand. No fire arrows, it looks like. Some tongs. Looks like someone was... Oh, we actually take the hammer if I want to. Oh! Are these water arrows? They are! 3 water arrows acquired. I have no clue. This looks like a wash. Something you would use to, like, wash clothes on? With? Are they... Yep, okay. Water arrows are still keyed to the 4 key. Oh, hello. Can we move any of... We can't move any of this. Ah! Hello, save 5 gold. Looks like all the goods are stored below and behind the staircases that we encounter in the game. Really like the clock ticking. Oh, hello. Moss arrows? Or vine arrows? Vine arrows. Can't fit through the window. Vine arrows, if I recall correctly, they work like rope arrows, only they must be shot into a metal surface for them to stick. I think that's the case? Or is it actually wood for them as well? I can't remember. Is that it? Is there really no other section here? I guess we don't learn how to shoot what these are for in this episode. I'm sorry, in this room. So far for this game, I think I overall like it. I just really hate the changes that they've done to combat. Words cannot express how much I hate those changes. That I have to move the mouse while clicking the button instead of it being dependent upon where the center of my vision is located in relation to the enemy. It's a bit much. I suppose I can appreciate that they attempted to make it more realistic, but it's, for me, at my age, it is way too much to try to keep track of. I will simply never fight enemies in melee if I can avoid it. Behind this door, you can practice using keys and lockpicks. You can find lockpicks in the locked chest. Pick up the key from the table and press use or frob on the chest. Can I make those last a little longer? I'm looking for a easy for combat difficulty, and there is none. Auto parry disabled. No, I definitely want that enabled. And no, I don't care about the rest of those. It doesn't look like there's a way for me to say leave these tips up here for a longer period of time. So I get the impression it works just like the normal thief where I have to have it selected. Good. Now read the book for instructions on how to pick locks and move on to the next room to start practicing. Okay, I cannot lock the chest. Is there a drop item key? R. I don't know if I like R being the drop item key, but we'll drop it. Oh! Oh my! Okay, so R again drops the key. Mastery of your lockpicks is essential if you are to complete the many missions that await you. In the next room are doors for you to practice on. For each open door, there is a key to lock it if you wish to pick it again. There are two types of lockpicks, triangle and snake. To begin, you must have the correct lockpick selected in inventory. If you do not, you will see a red flash behind the lockpick icon. To pick a lock, move close enough to highlight the door and hold the use key. You will start to hear a sequence of clicks and see the door handle or lock pin jiggle in sync. The clicks are a random pattern. At the end of the pattern is a brief period of silence, then the pattern will begin again. To be successful, you must release the use key or hit the attack key at the start of that silence. If you hit the attack key at the wrong time, there is a dull fail sound, and the pattern begins again. Your goal is to learn the sequence of clicks so that you can anticipate when it will end. Some locks are more difficult than others and have multiple pins, which may require switching lockpicks. You can make lockpicking harder or easier in the settings menu by adjusting how much silence there is between each pattern. The more silence, the easier it is to react in time. Setting lockpicking to auto will make locks open automatically after the pattern repeats 3 times, so I don't ever want that. You must release the use key. Is use the same as frob? I think it is. I think it is. So let's quit. Oh, alright. Alright, let's give this a try. Oh, and they put treasure behind some of them. Behind all of them. What's the first door? This door is the most difficult to pick, but the reward is the greatest. It has 4 tumblers. Okay, let's get our lockpicks ready. This door is easy to pick. It has 1 tumbler. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, nice. I do like we have to be kind of close to it. In the original Thief, you could be some distance away from the door. Garrett would use his creepy long ghost arms to reach out and pick the lock. So I'm glad we had to be a lot closer. That must have been the wrong lockpick. Okay, I have to hold down the lockpick. Okay, so the way it works is you have to keep that lock, you have to keep the button held down, and once that sound of, hold on, we'll try this again. Oh, no, that's not... I want you to use the lock. That's right, the key. No, use the key. Is there a specific use key item? You. Okay. Oh, what? You? What the heck? No, that's not gonna work. That should probably be V, so let's do that. So I stick to the triangle lock, and I have to hold down the right mouse button. And then once the sound of the lock stops, I have to click the attack button to do it, to open it. This door is slightly more difficult than the first. It has 2 tumblers. All right. Oh, I hit the F. I hit the F key right there instead of my attack button. Mess it up. Mess it up again. Okay, I got this. I think I'm beginning to understand. Let's try it again. Mess it up. Got that. Okay, no problem. I'm beginning to get a hang of it. So I think I like the locks. I would have preferred it to have been similar to the Thief Deadly Shadows with that game. I really like that Thief lockpick game, but this one's not bad. You just like that one, you pay attention to the sounds you hear. Although there, in the Deadly Shadows, you need to pay attention to where your lockpick was in relation to, like, the last time you had gotten past a tumbler, because that would. I'm gonna mess this up. Let's just move on. So I like the lock picking very much. I can tell that I'm gonna be panicking as I try to pick locks, especially if I have to do so while a guard is on patrol. This is a tough one. It has 3 tumblers. That was one of them. We're not going to go ahead and do this again. Oop. I think I definitely I got the hang of this. Easy peasy. Ooh, there is indeed a lot of treasure here. Okay, nice. Yeah, I really like the lockpicking. I like the lockpicking in direct proportion to how much I dislike the fighting in the game. The wall safe gives no visual cue while lockpicking, and you can't hear its. Spawn again for me, text. No, not gonna do that. Let's walk over here quick. Come on, show me the text. You were saying something about not hearing something. Okay. What's my run again? Oh, I think you keep moving V, Tim, to your various sprint options. Tab. Okay, I don't know what it said. I'll be back, everyone. I had to go look at my recording to figure it out. And I can't do that without having to shut down the game. Alright, so then That wasn't so tough. I guess the game says that it'll be... Like, I can totally hear the clicking, despite the fact that this generator is on. And there's a safe key if I want to practice it again, which I don't need to do. Yeah, I messed it up. This barely didn't click in time. Ah. Oh, okay, we did get it. I thought I did not do so, actually. Warning. Danger from moving parts. Acquired machine room key. I don't need this. And that would make it easier for me to hear the safe key. Sorry, the safe key. The tumblers on the safe. But I did not really need to shut down the generator. Okay, so we've learned now how the lockpicking works in this game. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It requires some actual skill, as opposed to the first Thief game, which was mostly just timing and how quickly you could switch lockpick types from triangle to flathead. In the arena behind the store, you can practice jumping and climbing. You use crouch to go through the hole in the wall. To get over obstacles, stand close, then hold down mantle or jump for a second. If something does not happen, then do something else. Can I make that pop up again, or is it not going to? Okay. So I'm not very happy, tutorial, when you don't show me the tips again, and I don't know how to trigger them again. There's no button to my knowledge that I can use to do that. So I'm gonna assume that I need to move around and get a better, literally a better angle on the thing in order to mantle correctly. Do you want me to walk up on this? Oh, I can't make that jump. Can I make this one? No. Oh, there's a ladder here. Okay, maybe we can do that instead. Move or jump towards the ladder to attach yourself to it. Move or jump away from the ladder to detach. Okay, like ladders. To mantle onto a high ledge, look at the ledge and hold jump to pull yourself up. Okay, this works pretty much like the original Thief mantling did. Actually, like all the Thief games have done. Oh, I can't open this door though. Run and hold jump to the other side. Hold jump to pull yourself up onto the ledge and then jump into the window. We're gonna take some damage here, everyone. Let's see if we can jump onto that, the eave? Is that what that's called? Oh, holy crap, or we won't. We did it. Some people working a forge of some kind. Or it could be two people, like, firing a cannon? No, that can't be the case. It's a bellows or something that they're using. We can also take it. Very nice, very nice. Group of people rowing their boat up to the sailboat. And now it's in our possession. Take some rope arrows from the quiver on the table. Is it still 8 for them? It is not. 7, 6. 6 is rope arrows. Okay, I have them. Is there something you want me to do with them? Look up for the wooden beam that sticks out. Shoot a rope arrow into it. Climb on the rope, climb up, and jump off the rope to detach yourself. Oops, I missed that one. Okay, this works the same as it always has. Can I do a jump off, grab the rope arrow? Ooh, I can, but we take a lot more damage this time around, and I messed that up. Oh yeah, look at this, everyone. 10 health potions are hidden in both halves of this section. Use your just learned skills to find them all. I don't know how interesting it'll be for you guys if I run around and look for them. I don't think we need to do this. If I do find a few while practicing, so be it. But I'm just going to try to get back to the hub area. Ooh, I like to look at the water. Fantastic job on the way on that. There's a rope there already. We can probably just mantle on that. Can we go swimming? Jump onto the rope, stay near its bottom end. Tap attack to swing. Repeat as the rope goes through something and something else happens and something, but the tip vanished and we can't get it back up here again. So, before I do that, when you're on a ladder or a rope, you can hold down crouch to slide down and drop off silently. Oh, that's kind of cool. I like that. Reminds me of, whatchamacallit, Dark Souls, right? There's another potion. Good thing it came down here. You found 2. 8 to go. Let's check the water. Swim using the same controls as movement. Don't stay underwater too long or you will drown. Crouch gives you natural buoyancy. Stand to silently rise. Something else was written. I already miss the bubble meter. Oh, we have a life meter below our light gem. And we do have a bubble meter of sorts. We can actually see how long we can hold our breath for. And it does also slowly refill, just like the original Thief. I like that. Very good. And I don't think I can use the health potions quite yet, but maybe I should try. Let's see, so if I use one... Is it V? It will slowly heal us over time. Alright, we should check the rest of the water for a potion. I don't don't see any there. Not only ladders can be climbed, these vines on the wall are strong enough to carry you. Use them just as you would a ladder. I want to search the rest of this area first. Shoot a rope arrow up to climb a crate above you and climb up. The crate must be big enough to carry your weight. I think I probably should have gotten a few more rope arrows. Might want this. As I accidentally drop it. Leave the rope out there, Tim. That might be how you have to get back down. Because you're not going through that. Oh, we can pull ourselves through that little hole. Interesting. Alright, well then let's go and take that rope arrow back as well. This looked a little too small to me. Can we pull it open by jumping onto it? No. Okay. The ladder fell apart from that, but I can't climb up it. Looks like someone doesn't want to be disturbed and spends their evenings in this little location here. We did find another wine bottle. That's really useful. Can I quick save? Okay, we can quick save. Never saved in the tutorial before, but this is actually going to be kind of longish, I think. I don't see a health potion in this room anywhere either, so let's go someplace else. Oh, this is where we started from. Okay, we're done. I don't think there's a whole lot more I need to learn about climbing and mantling and using rope arrows. So let's move into a different room. I may also do this off screen, and I'll see if there's anything I missed. We're halfway done with the tutorial. We've gone through half the door so far. Behind this door, you'll find instructions on how to set your gamma and brightness correctly. So this is always a concern for me, because I know when I watch my videos on YouTube, they are darker than when I use VLC to watch them here. I want to make sure that you guys can see what's going on, but I want it thematic, so that this way it's shadows and it's still dark enough to feel like a Thief game. Read the book on the desk for instructions. We can also fit through that hole in the wall. The gamma and brightness settings are in the video settings menu. The gamma slider adjusts the mid-range brightness the most and less towards the top and bottom, which are anchored. The brightness slider effectively adjusts the contrast. To see if they are set correctly, there are 3 small tests you can perform. While this book is showing, Turn the gamma and brightness sliders all the way down, and then slowly turn up brightness. Keep checking how this book looks. You ought to see not only the text clearly, but the grubby texture of the pages themselves. As you turn up the brightness, that rich texture detail will gradually disappear. So stop just below that. If the contrast in this book is too harsh, then turn down the brightness slider and possibly turn up the gamma until it looks right and you can see detail in the paper texture. If the book looks washed out and faded, then turn up the brightness slider and wow. Okay, there's basically adjust these settings until it looks correct to you. I think things look correct to me already. I don't think I need to change the gamma or brightness. Oh, okay, I can't fit through that hole. It's not, we can't mantle it. Any treasures hidden in the corners? All right, this was the easiest room so far to do. This was the slider room, and there was nothing we had to do here. God, I hope this game looks good on the upload. Looks fantastic. It really does. Playing a Thief game that looks this great is amazing to me. Again, though, my mind, in the back of my mind, it's thinking, that combat, Tim, that melee combat really sucks. Behind this, here you will learn to use various objects you may find in the Dark Mod. In the Dark Mod, this is much more sophisticated than previous stealth games. You can interact with anything in your environment that highlights when you look at it and press the FROB key. Some of these objects will perform an action, doors, or go immediately into your inventory, keys, but most will simply be held out in front of you, chairs and candles. Heavy objects lag behind if you turn quickly while holding them. You can throw held objects by holding the attack key, then releasing. You can drop them with the FROB or drop key. How do I turn the object? How do I turn the object? You can turn quickly. How do I rotate an object? So I'm holding it out. No, that just drops it. Okay, so I guess we can't... This is not Amnesia Dark Descent. We will never speak of this again. It's not Amnesia Dark Descent. I can't rotate objects around to get different to look at them. So examine them from all sides. You will find many useful tools available to you in the Dark Mod. Here's but a small example. That's definitely a flash bomb. Yep, a flash bomb, a compass. Oh, I like that. I like that we have to hold it out instead of actually having it just passively there. Oh, here's our spyglass. So we were supposed to do this in a different order earlier. If I have something else equipped. Hitting G still uses a spyglass. Okay. The health potion. We need a health potion, so let's go ahead and use that one. And I think I can just throw the flash bomb, but I'm gonna hold on to it at the moment in case we need it later on. I think we're almost done though. Try to remove the candlestick from the box. Press and hold the manipulate key to rotate and tilt, or use the mouse scroll to bring it closer or move it away. Okay, so it is Amnesia Dark Descent. So we do this, we do this. So now I would have to... Oops. I need to rotate it. No. That just drops it. So if I hold down this button... Yes. Good enough. good enough. Mayor's Dark Wand can be manipulated. When an object highlights, frog it to interact with it. It might be an obstacle, junk, or perhaps something valuable. Okay, if I pick this up, I can move it closer and further away with this key. But then I can't rotate it at all. No. That moves me. If I hold down the key, it's still... Nope, that still doesn't... I have no clue how to do this. I'll just leave you there. Screw you. Can I eat the apple? We can! Nice! We get an apple core at the end of it. Very good. Alright, I know I'm not going to get used to the rotating objects, so we're not gonna bother with that. I'll try to do this off screen a little bit. That is the most noisy candlestick I have ever had the pleasure of holding. You can drop held objects with frogboard drop key. You can throw them by holding and releasing attack. Try to get the vase from the top of the column. Need a heavier stone. Hey! Very good, Tim. See, I've never been good at basketball, and that felt a lot like it. Boxes everywhere. Lots more gold. There's probably a secret passage here somewhere. Sometimes an object is too heavy to lift. You might be able to push it, though. And that... Oh, we can pick this one up. So if I pick you up, I can use you. I still have no clue how to drop you. Can we push this out of the way? Nope. Nope. Can I push this box? We can. Very slowly. Okay, that's good to know that we can do that sort of thing. You can hold a candle and press use to pinch it out. Torches and other lights can be lit with a flame. So try to light all the sources in this room. If I take you... Can't do that. How about this one? I don't think I'm gonna get the handle of this, everyone. Hopefully we don't ever have to light anything ever, because I don't know what I'm doing wrong. So we'll just leave you here. That's perfect. All right, so we're done with this area. Let's go back to the beginning. There's probably all sorts of other secrets and what have you here, but I'm not gonna get used to manipulating objects, so we'll just screw it and just leave. Hopefully none of the fan missions require me doing that sort of thing. I'll try to practice a little bit off screen as well. Go out the store and walk over to the nearby builder's warehouse to practice stealth techniques. You may need to get over... Let's just do this. Theme is absolutely great. Like the shadows. I like some of the new stuff they added in here. Dislike the combat very much. Wish the tutorial messages stood up a little longer. Wish I understood because I'm doing something wrong when it comes to manipulating them. objects, and I can't tell because the tutorial tips vanish after just a few seconds of being up here. Caution, use your quick save key, so if you make a mistake, you can retry that section quickly. Being a good thief means not getting caught, and that means being unseen and unheard. At the bottom of your screen is the light gem. The brighter it is, the more visible you are to nearby guards. Light is your enemy. Standing in the light, moving or holding bulky weapons will all make you more visible. Crouching and staying in shadows makes you less visible. The faster you move, the louder you are. You will usually want to crouch or creep when guards are around. Save running for when you're caught. Pay attention to what you're walking on. Soft surfaces, like grass or rugs, absorb most of your noise of your footsteps, while smooth marble, ceramic tiles, and metal will make them even louder. Even if they don't see or hear you, guards can still become suspicious by evidence that you leave. Bodies, bloodstains, or suspicious weapons lying around will alert guards. Hide bodies in shadows and use water arrows to wash away blood. Guards might also notice if any important things are missing, or if too many lights are extinguished mysteriously. Luckily, you have an arsenal of tricks to help keep you safe. Water arrows can put out flames and wash away blood. Moss arrows can be used to coat loud surfaces, so that you're nearly silent. You can use your lean left-right keys to stay in the shadows while looking around corners to check for guards. Take it slow, and keep your wits about you. You'll be fine. Careful, up ahead is a noisy metal floor, but the guard is distracted by his paperwork. If you're quiet enough, you may sneak right by him unnoticed. Remember, some surfaces are more noisy to cross than others. Press crouch and then creep to slowly move across metal surfaces.
My strength doth come from the Almighty Builder.
So this is normal crouch movement. This is creech. Creech? This is why not? This is creech movement right here, everyone. I just came up with a new word for us. Crouch and creep. Creech. Yeah, we're going with that. Why does it end with a each, Tim? Because crouch. Crouch and creeching past the guard. I'm using that word. We're using creech all the time when it requires me to do that sort of thing. Okay, he didn't notice the door open, thank goodness.
Just the shadows moving.
Yep. You can lean carefully around corners while still in shadow to get an idea of what lies ahead. Then wait for the right moment and make your move. Can we maybe climb up there and over the ledges? You might be able to avoid being seen if you stay low.
My hands and my tools, that I might do great works in thy name for thy glory. Amen.
Amen, brother. Let's stay here and watch the guards for a tiny bit and see what this guard's patrol route is.
None would dare challenge the might of the Builder's church.
Something is our tool that protects us from our squalid past. Righteous is our weapon by which we carve a path to an enlightened future. We're creeching.
I shall smite anyone who doth challenge the Builder's church. nothing. Lord keep you, brother.
Amen.
Okay, we're gonna stay here for just a tiny bit. We know there's a guard watching over this section. I don't know if it's that door we need to get to, or the one by the guard. So we can quick save here. I'll assume it's the one by the guard. There's another guard around the corner. You're around to see where he is. Yeah, we know he's right here. His back was turned, though, so that allows us to sneak past him. Wait! There's another guard just around the corner. Listen and watch until he turns. You must take the key from his belt to unlock the door beyond him. We know there's a guard right on the other side of that door. So far, so good. Sneaking feels correct. Feels about right. Same as other Thief games. I like it. Very important that they get the sneaking done correctly in Thief games. I don't think the changes to combat are going to affect me very much. Generally, when I was involved in most combat with guards, that was basically it for me anyway. And against Hammerites, there was almost no way I would survive against a Hammerite toe-to-toe. Unless I managed to... Okay. Unless I managed to, say... get behind them where they can't act. Oh man, this is going to be really tricky. I think I see what we have to do. We need to be in that corner. The corner between that crate and the wall. And then we can snatch the guy's key. We could try it here, but I don't think it's going to work very well for us if I try it right here.
Lord Builder, bless our hands and our tools, that we may do great works in thy name. Movement. Something doth make a sound.
It's fine. The door's just open. Oh, I could have gone in. We'll stay behind the door, though, corner. Maybe he won't shut it and kill us immediately with his hammer. I hear another Hammerite behind, in the room we just opened as well. Uh-oh. He may be just... Okay, he's yawning.
The Lord Builder hath said, all work is holy in my sight.
The guard will hear you if you go step on the tile floor. Go through the door partially behind you, where you'll find moss arrows and a blackjack.
Doth something stir?
No, nothing stirs. There's no stirring here. We're shaking instead. Okay, let's put this. There we go. The key can go there. Maintaining stealth requires thought and timing. Ahead is a passage with a guard at the end. Take some moss arrows and shoot them at the noisy tile floor. When the guard's back is turned, walk over the moss and swing your blackjack so you hit the back of his head. Don't get too close or you'll bump into him and he'll attack. Be sure to quick save beforehand so you can try again if necessary. Leaving bodies lying around will alert other guards that there is trouble. You can drag bodies into the shadows by frobbing them and then moving your mouse around. You can carry the body by hitting use while you are dragging it. Hit use again to drop it. Each time you drop a body, it alternates between landing on its back or stomach. This makes it easier for you to check the body for valuables. Be sure to hide the guard's body before opening the locked door at the end of the hall. There's some laudanum or something. Okay, and I guess this door is locked here. Okay, we need a key for that. Actually, yeah, we need a key. Do we need a key for that? It didn't sound like it's locked. Yeah, we need a key. Okay. I'll have to reset my binds from my arrows a little later. Oh, that's a very nice effect. I really like seeing the guard's head in the shadows there. I'm so sorry, Hammerite. You don't deserve this.
A sound?
Yeah, he's a big boy. Let's put him in here. Tiled passage key. That's not for this door. I would like to look up that staircase. You'll need to hide the unconscious guard. Find a dark corner to dump the body in so it won't be found by another guard. I think I've already done that. I suppose we could move the body up here. That requires a lot of walking around again, though, with the body. I think we'll leave it where it is at the moment. And if the guard sees it, so be it. Alright, let's get more comfortable. It's been a long tutorial, but I like it. Again, I wish the tips were stayed on screen a little longer. Maybe that is an option, but I did not see where that option was located. If you can't open this door, visually check the body of the guard you just knocked out for a key. Can I still listen? Oops, no. That's not what you wanted to do. In the original Thief games, you could listen at a door by leaning against it, and you'd be able to hear any sounds that were on the other side of it. few shadows in the next area. Take a few water arrows and read the note. Take a few water arrows. The area is well lit by the torch. Time to change that. When firing water arrows, your aim should be to shower the target with water. A direct hit on the torch might not extinguish it, but a shower from above surely will. Slip into the corner next to the shelf once the torch is out, and grab the flash bombs. Bless you. Take the flash bombs on the shelf. Make sure they are selected in your inventory. When the guard is looking in your direction, tap use to let the bomb fall at your feet. As long as you're looking straight ahead, you will not be blinded, but the guard will be unable to see for several seconds. Quickly run past him and crouch to the hole in the wall to the left of the door.
Doth something stir? I shall smite. I cannot see.
It's okay. Neither can I. Why didn't my hotkey work for that? That should have been F. Oh! F, Tim, I think that just makes you select... Okay, gotcha.
Eyes deceive me?
That's not use the item immediately. Unlike... So Spyglass, the key for it immediately brings it up and lets you use it.
I shall find you, foul knave.
Selecting Flash Bomb
Doth call for thee.
just makes us
Come forward and face me, coward.
select it.
My hammer doth call for thee. I shall find you, foul knave.
There is no way to sneak past the final guard. You must distract him so you can escape. Read the instructions on the shelf.
I shall find. Come.
Take the key and noisemaker arrow. Open the double doors, go out carefully and crouch behind the big crate. Then shoot a noisemaker arrow far inside this room, near these shelves. The guard should investigate, so put away your bow, weapons make you more visible, and stay crouched and hidden. An alerted guard is almost sure to see you close up, even in shadow. While he's gone, use the exit key on the far door and escape.
He hath fled.
And these are electric lights, so we can't put them out.
He hath fled before my righteous anger.
We're gonna creech up to here. Well, I think he's gonna see us from here. I think he, unless we get really super lucky, I don't see us how he's not gonna notice us. That could work. So what is the 8 is the key currently for this.
My hammer doth call for thee.
Did I not take the key? Did I not take the key? Well, 1 second. I didn't see a key. Did I not take the key from
My
this?
hammer stays at the ready.
Ah, okay, that explains my confusion. I was trying to drop this key earlier, and I thought I had already taken this one. Okay, so everything should now work out for us. We just have to do this one more time.
find you, foul knave. I shall find you, foul knave.
Oh, we're back at the entrance. Okay, perfect. Cool. All right, we're all done. I think that's also the last arena we needed to do. Let's double check to make sure. We were going around the room to the left. I just want to make sure that we get all of the different tutorials done at least once here. Okay, yep, that's it. All right, everyone. So there is the training mission for the Dark mod, showing you what the differences are between the base game and the new one. Generally, it feels pretty much the same. Using the arrows, it feels the same, though the hotkeys are slightly different, but that's adjustable for us. The game looks great. I like the shadows, the way the torches flicker. I like the idea the guards will sound about what I would expect them to sound like, as well as they are patrolling and what have you. I really like it. Most of the stuff is very similar, if slightly different. The bow will take me a little bit of getting used to, but I don't mind a slight change of missing that rangefinder, whatever it's called, on the original bow that Garrett used to use. I don't like the melee combat at all, so that'll be something I will just try my best to avoid. I don't think it will really ruin the experience of this game for me, because again, I try to get through the game without fighting whatsoever. And even when I was fighting guards, I hated killing them. I think I might have killed like 2 guards the entire time in melee back in my original Thief playthroughs. So hopefully we can ignore that. Alright, and when we come back for the next video, we will go ahead and do the first Dark mod mission. Then, well, it might take like 2 videos for me to do that. We'll do the second one, and then, depending upon, well, not depending, I will take a look and see what fan missions you guys recommended, and we'll go ahead and give them a shot. Alright, everyone, so thank you for watching this, and I will see you all in the next one. Take care, everyone.